The future of the empire is already looking bright. A saint descended from the heavens. Isn't this a blessing from above? But who is that beside her?
Oh, is that not your intended, Lady Syria?
It looks like the two of them have already become close. How envious!
Callis, you punk. Our wedding is only a week away. Tremby.
Put March down. There and pull his hair up right now on the line. But there are a lot of eyes of me. I've got to restrain myself.
My fiancé is such a social creature. Ha 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 krrk. Smile. Cough.
Oh my! Have you yet to recover from your cold, my lady? Later this evening I'll prepare you some more meddy. It appears you'll be out on the terrace with your patient all day, cow.
No, 三姨 Your Grace.
Lady Syria. Yes, your grace.
If you remain out on the terrace and your condition worsens, that meddlesome fiancé of yours is liable to make a scene and send for a high priest.
My apologies, your grace.
The saint
Is to be escorted to the high church as soon as possible. Don't want any more fracases in my palace.
But your grace underline?
He may seem cold now, but one day soon he'll be gazing at the saint with love-filled eyes.
That is the fate of the male lad. At the end of this story,
we become at Villainess 95 were actually characters in a romance novel about a dimension-jumping heroine named Lena, who falls into another world and is showered with love by their primary and secondary male characters. The villain of that story,
The one who suffers a very horrible death, is none other than the woman whose body now possesses Syria Stern, Sphria.
inherited the power of the gods, and was granted the title Stern. She might have been the most holy being in the empire.
But that didn't stop her from committing depravities. As if she had some sort of fetish for being wicked. If you ask 100 people we out of her, 150 would describe her as a high society troublemaker. Her pastime was extravagance, her specialty. Dissipation.
Even her relationship with her family was atrocious.
zero cardinal.
For vertical line until was just a normal class student. From the moment realized was now in serious body. I've only been thinking one thing underline. Don't wanna freaking die.
Of all the characters, why Syria? I don't wanna deal.
FD already met an untimely demise in my last life. So didn't want to die in vain again this time around. Before Lena,
He main character. Oh shows up on the line.
I've gotta find some way to get rid of all of Syria's enemies.
Apologizing.
Gift Blitz.
Faced a lonely, uphill struggle trying to chance Syria's reputation I love.
You once tried to remove my arm, my lady. What are you up to now? Stop squirming, Callis. MLLD to treat you.
Where did you get those arms?
From the cliffs below the church. This will allow you to JCF happen. Again.
What? You mean you ventured out on the cliffs alone?
That's right. Callis is the one who kills Syria in the story. I've got to find a way to make him like me. And so, Ty.
It was only by pure coincidence. Honestly, underline. What's brought on this change in you?
That the secondary male character fell in love with Syria in the process.
Why don't the two of us get married? Syria. Since their original story ends with the main male and female characters falling in love.
And Callis committing suicide in despair. Sucked. This could be an improvement.
Yes.
Perfect tweak to the storyline. Step sip. Without me getting in their way, won't their love story run smoother than it did in the novel? So vertical line made vow. Hope.
would avoid setting tangled up with the two leads at all costs.
She and the Duke will make a connection soon. Clearly promised myself, but
Few days later,
Oh,
Callus intended it's such for pleasure to
what they?
him Lynette.
I've been longing to meet you.
What's going on here? Said didn't want anything to do with them. Meta Comics original story. Gu 444943 J by Flowing Honey creators producer Dong Hali adapted by Bakiang storyboard Diran Pang Line art Bongho coloring director Zhu Seian coloring Seru. Hue on background art Wu background modeling Donnie. Breath, Yunji. Boya, Menu background setup Sanu title design Yun design editor Yunsen Zhou production editor Mingji Kang supervisor Zhang Gil Park localization translator Catherine Stuchlik editor Ellie designer Ri NPM Yang He Kim Kong